Welcome back to another episode of the Decisive campaign's Ardennes offensive. This is me playing the Wacht Rhein scenario, the grand campaign of the Battle of the Bulge. This is Axis on the 24th of December 1944, 1800 hours. I just finished the German turn, the last German turn. It's clear outside, as you can see up here, -3 degrees in the afternoon, or what I call evening. And we are just about to now take a look at the enemy turn. That is the Allied movement and action turn. So I don't think there's much to do. So let's just go for it, I think. And as always, I have such a nice position. There's nothing really I'm worried about. They have no more reinforcements coming this turn. However, the reinforcements that they got this turn might actually show up even more. So we'll see. We have seen them, I think, 4th Cavalry Group down in the south, making a mess, really, a little bit of a mess, but they haven't really attacked yet. So we'll see. We're kind of weak down there by the 26 Volksgrenadiers, but we'll see. Okay, so they're moving away there. They are moving away there. Au fait, they're actually approaching us. Difficult to see. That's 10 SS by Marche. They're moving away from Marche. Rochefort Marche. They're moving away. Moving up a little bit north. Setting up some protection up there. That is Libramont. They get hit there a little bit. Libramont, they get hit there. Moving around there. By Neufchâteau, Jacques. Tanks going down south. Neufchâteau still. They get hit there. They are moving around. Cav, 4th Cav is moving away actually. We can see that they're moving away, which is interesting. Yeah, they're definitely moving away. Maybe that has to do with Marche. Carter is moving away also. And we're up by Liège. They're trying to move back to Liège, which they should really, but it's going to be a hard, difficult task really for them. Yeah, they're moving away, but really not successful. There, we lost some units. They lost some. We stood firm, and that's interesting. This is down in the south. We got hit by artillery right there. They hit us. They lost more than we did. Yeah, they need to break out from there. We got hit there by artillery. No, not just artillery, but a hit. We stood firm twice, I think. That's interesting. So they're not doing good there. At least they're emptying out this one. They're fleeing right now. That's nice to see. Yeah, all the way down there as well. Young as well. Yeah, of course. So. And they move from Liège, they're moving around. This is Au fait, 9SS, I think. Where is this? It goes so fast. 3rd Fallschirmjäger is there. Dubu, yeah. So trying to set up some kind of defensive position there, just south of Au fait, basically. And moving around there. Yeah, really trying to put up some kind of barrier, but it's difficult for them. Probably should blow bridges or something. That's Saint Hubert right there. It's difficult for us there, but they're setting up some, but they can't decide whether they should move, but they go for artillery. It doesn't really hurt us. Roton is over there. This is Marche. We get hit by artillery there in Libramont, which makes sense. They get intercepted. This is down south. We got hit by artillery, but no losses really to speak of. Yeah, they're moving up by Neufchâteau, past Neufchâteau if possible. This is all the way down in the north by Liège. They're moving back. Yeah, moving around. They're surrounding my unit there, 4SS. Intercept fire. Au fait. They hit us by artillery. 1 Panther actually. So that's a shame. Okay, we get hit off movement there by artillery, but we're in a city there, so we're fine there probably. 437 steps so far. We got hit there, Jagdpanzer. Okay, they suffered no losses, I think. Fortunately, it was a tank-to-tank attack. They're trying to survive there. To the east there. Liège, they're trying to surround my units there. And also saving Liège, which is impossible. Saint-Hubert over here. They know they have to do something about that guy. Liège, they're fleeing. And that's it. Around 500 turns. Really interesting. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look, as we always do, take a look at weather report coming up for the next 2 weeks, basically, next 8 turns. And then we have VPs, which we're going to take a look at how we're doing on VPs. We know that we are on a straight path to major victory, like really outclassing them, but we'll take a look. We need 200 victory points for a major victory, Axis victory, and we have something like 230 or maybe even 250 soon. All right, let's take a look. So weather, it's night time coming up here. It's clear, doesn't matter, medium freeze. Then we have light freeze, medium freeze, all through the morning, day, afternoon, clear. Then we have night clear, and then morning, day clear. So it's clear weather, which should allow enemy airplanes to come into effect, but really we didn't see any. So we have 215 points on the map. We have 37 extra VPs thanks to the allied casualties. That gives us a whopping 252 victory points, which is amazing. As I said, you need 200 VPs for a major victory, so it's looking really, really good. When it comes to the losses and the loss ratio, we have lost 20,000. And I know that they are past 100,000, so that should make it better. We had, here we go, 11,352. So last time I think we had a ratio of 5.3 to 1. We have 5.3 to 1 still, which is good. That means that last time we were able to kill off 5.3 more troops than they did. Let's take a look at the stats and cards. Cards, there is no difference really when it comes to cards. Same kind of new units possible, but as I mentioned before, I don't want to bring these guys out because we're running out of fuel, so I want to be mindful of that. In the rear area, we are waiting to get this fuel card here, thanks to the points here. And then we have replacements now that cost 12 instead of 10 last time. So, but they weren't really that effective, I think. So I'm not going to use them. Air support is cancelled. It's nighttime, and we have these depots as well. Let's take a look at stats then. So this is all of the troops. So we always want to increase this one, this gap here. So we have 165,000 and they have 99.6. So that gives us an extra 65,000 or 65% more than they have. And as we can see, the gap narrowed when they got lots of reinforcements, but now it's gone downhill again. The best period I think we had was probably this one, where we had 170 and they had below 100. So we are approaching that actually. So it looks really, really, really nice, I think. Now let's take a look at regime statistics. We always look at supply and we look at fuel, and fuel is really the difficult one. So, but let's start with the supply, and this does not look that good either. We can see that we have had an increase in supply source stocks quite well, because we've been able to capture stocks, and we haven't really been needing a whole lot of. So this is received, all what the units actually received. They're increasing all the time here. Maybe because we're using artillery a lot more than before. I don't know really. Or maybe that has to do with us being able to keep up the supply roads a lot better, so that they actually get what they are requesting. This is what we get each turn. It's actually going down a little bit here, so this is what they actually got. So we are using supply from our supply sources, so that's what we're doing. And this one here is just sent to supply sources. We're not building up any supply sources right now. Let's take a look at units when it comes to supply. They still have a high degree or high number of supply in general in their internal supplies for the units. This is what they requested. That is what they got. So we want to keep this one as narrow as possible, but this is still fairly okay. You're never going to get 100%, like very, very close, because you don't have a perfect net of supplies. I mean, supply network, rather. And in here we can see we received some from supply bases, but it's really dwindling down here, really. Yeah, so supply, I'm not worried about that, really. I mean, I'm a little bit worried that our supply stocks are going down, but I think we'll be able to take Liège quite soon, so that's going to help out quite a lot as well. Now let's take a look at fuel, and that's worrying. So it's definitely worrying. This is the lowest point we've had. So let's take a look at supply source stocks. So we always get 40k basically of fuel, but we send to units only 59 during the night turn here, and it's going to be less actually next turn, which is going to be good for us. It's going to jump up a little bit next turn, but maybe just up here or something. We'll see what happens. So we want to save to get this fuel, and we want to get fuel from Liège or wherever we can get it from. We actually have supplies also in Marche, but we won't use them. We'll use them as an extender, since we need to drive west anyway. So that's terrific. So this does not look good at all. We actually have a lower low right now compared to this one here, so it's not looking good at all. But there's really nothing we can do about it. When it comes to unit fuels, it's actually going down, so that probably has to do with us losing tanks and whatnot. And also there is a difference here, a slight difference between what they're asking for and they're receiving, and that's it pretty much. It's not like crucially bad, but it's not looking good either. So yeah, we'll see. Next turn it's going to jump up, so I'd say we can last like 8 or 10 turns or something like that without maybe going for more. So I think we should be okay, especially when we get to Liège. That's it for stats. Let's now take a closer look at their movement simply. So we have 479 steps to take a look at. So the first step is in unknown units. This is Soy, this is Hoton. Over here is Mannheim, this is Dobu, and here's First SS that was sitting in Limon. He is leaving. It says 3 here, but I think he's a lot stronger as far as I could see, and he's moving down towards Vienne. This is Liège over here. We have one speed bump sitting right there, but we are looking at, what are we, unknown unit. Where is he? Why can't I see? Where is it? Well, maybe up here then. There he is. Okay, so that's the unknown unit right there. So someone may be approaching or maybe moving away. Here is a second armor division moving away. So since we're moving divisional HQs, that was a divisional HQ up by Liège. So in the beginning and at the end of these history screens, that's when we see them. So this is one moving towards Doby, I think. Actually, there's someone showing up here. Actually moving and moving and moving. Okay, interesting. This is Offe. This is the road to the Meuse for the Rolbahn E. We have another unit here, unknown. As we can see, it's a divisional HQ or an infantry brigade HQ at least. And then we have Saint Hubert. So this is a difficult situation. We have infantry regiment moving away, seems. Maybe showing up here. Probably an HQ. Maybe not now. So we have infantry movement here. This is Marsch over here. We have one showing up here. I think he was sitting next to me or something. And he moves away here. And they're protecting there, gets intercepted there. They seem to be moving there. Okay. So this is again Marsch. They're moving forward here from Rochefort. We have this one moving also away, coming up here, I think. And moving up. So it's nice not to have them lingering around here. Setting up some kind of protection over here. And moving up there. This is Libramont. Down in the south. They seem to be surrounding us here. They get intercepted. They move, they get intercepted. This is Saint Hubert, they are moving away. This is Libramont again, they get intercepted. We have Baker moving away down towards Neufchâteau. They get intercepted. We have Allen moving, and he gets also intercepted. Jacques gets intercepted. We have a tank unit gets intercepted. Smith is moving about. And we have a cav unit, 4th cav moving about, gets intercepted. We have another 4th cav moving around, and he gets intercepted. We have another 4th cav moving away also from down there. And then we have Team Thomas. This is Roton over here. This is... can't remember what it's called, but we have Marsch over here, and Roton, Soy, Mannheim, and Samry, and so on. La Roche down south. So we have Team Thomas moving away from this region over here. We're just going to try and fix the bridge. So during the morning turn, that's going to be helped. Again, they're emptying L'Église, moving up towards and past Neufchâteau. And that's 4th cav moving up there also. And even more, that's it. We're looking at the 1st SS and the 1st SS and Kampfgruppe Piper trying to break through here towards the Meuse River here. We had some units in here that are rather weak. I don't know if there's another weak showing up here. He's leaving here, which is nice. We have Parker sitting close to... these are the 11th Panzer all the way down in the south. So Parker, I think he was sitting here, but I don't know. Carter, this is again, Liège is up north. We are looking at 1st SS and Kampfgruppe Piper over here. And we do have some 9 SS units here. So they are actually leaving Combopont like that. So that's nice. And we totally got them there. But then we have an artillery battalion, and this one is by Soy and Roton over here. We have that one over there, rather weak one. He gets intercepted, and we're up by Liège right here. This is the strong unit sitting quite close to the city right there. We are moving up here in strength, really showing that you have to back off, and that's what they do. They move to Shen, unfortunately, and down, which is nice, and then trying to make their way towards Liège. And they get intercepted. We have another one coming through here, and another one coming through here. It's difficult for them to do anything. They get intercepted also. And an AA unit and an artillery unit. It really is difficult to intercept fire, so they're gone. These guys here, or maybe not gone, because they will move probably during the night turn as well. This one has almost no readiness left here, so that's all he could do. Here we go. So now we're looking at the 11th Panzer. So we were able to penetrate in here with some quality units, making sure that these guys can't really move out. So first thing is that they probably, no, they use the M10s. They use these guys to fire at us. They lose 3 M10s and 1, and then we lose just regular units here, and that's it. So I'd say I'm fairly happy with that result. Then we get hit here from the city, a rather weak unit, 3 rather weak units hitting us up here. They lose 50, 50, and 12 for 2 and so on, but we do also lose pretty much the same numbers there. And I'll take that, that's fine. So they're trying to evacuate this one moving down here, and they get intercepted. That's tough for them. They try to move up here. That's a nice position, but it's a difficult position since we have lots of units here. They get intercepted. They have another one moving down here. They go for artillery. Actually, they go for the tank unit here, hitting us here. They lose 1 steward, but we do lose a couple of units. Then they go and hit us with an engineering unit. We have rather strong units there. We only lost 10. They lost 70 and a couple of bazookas. Then they decide to go with artillery down there. They get intercepted there. We have an artillery battalion probably moving away, I guess. We have an AA unit. Let me have a look at that one. Okay, so he's leaving from the city there. That is a strong city. This is the guy that was sitting over here. He got hit here. He moved back here, and he's trying to move away basically, and then he gets intercepted. So it's tough for him. We get a nice artillery attack here. We lose 80, which is quite a lot of pioneers, actually engineers right there, and some others. They lose just 1 mortar. Then they try to hit us down here from a top here. They lose 10 from a rather weak unit, and I lose nothing. Then what do we have? We have Worcestershire rifle moving, and where is this? 12 SS. This is all the way, I was gonna say, no, okay. So these are the units that were sitting in here. This is Stormont Laglaise, and we have 1st SS and Kampfgruppe Piper over here moving in this direction. But we were taking care of the units sitting right in here, really trapped. We hit them and they retreated back here, and they're really, really weak. So now they're trying to move away here and moving away there and moving away there, and that's it. It's going to be difficult for them to do anything there, really. And they're behind enemy lines, so they're gone, really. We have a combat engineering moving in here, and as we can see, they are fairly trapped in here. Where is this? All the way down south, right? So again, they're emptying this rather strong hex, moving down here. They get intercepted. We have another unit that was sitting here that moved out. He's also moving away past Rodemont and moving to Roule. We have L'Église here. They're emptying this sector away here, as we can see, at different directions. Even that one, tank destroyer, that's rather strong. We also go for heavy mortars, and then they're leaving this sector here with Fallschirmjägers away here, trying to escape basically. We have infantry coming around there. We're looking at Liège over here, so we have an unknown unit in here moving up there, surrounding the 4 SS unit, and in here, and then down there, Mitch, and looking at this unit here, getting scared, moving away, I guess. This is a rather strong 9 SS contingency here, and we actually have an armored infantry battalion moving in. I think it's actually moving out. Then they get hit, and then they move away. And that's it. And Royal Hampshire is actually coming in as reserves, I think, trying to move in, and that's rather nice. And then they get hit. Tank unit moving away, actually, which helps us a lot, and they're moving in this direction, because that's going to be extremely dangerous, because if we are able to push on through and take this one, they will be surrounded pretty much. Yeah, that's a weird position. So we have a tank unit moving also in here. 2 tank units here. That's fabulous, I'd say. And there you go. They left this door open here. Or maybe not quite then, huh? Uffe, we have a unit, artillery battalion moving about. We have Dorsetshire rifle moving. Actually leaving, I guess. Okay, so yeah. Then continuing up north to strengthen up the position up there. In here. Which is... These are the 9 SS getting stronger, really. And this is really not the position we want to go. We'd rather go up here, really, and there's no road, as you can see up here. Okay, so we have some movements down here. Let's have a look with the tank unit moving away also. So they decide to move away, then I guess they can't really decide for themselves. And if I have only this unit, I'll go for it for sure. I guess not then. They have so many movement points. We have discussed that before. Why that is. They have a Royal Field Artillery moving away. And we are down south by 11th Panzer right here. We have another unit moving around here. An infantry unit actually. Let's have a look at that one. Green infantry unit. No? I don't know. As in, so we have 2 artillery battalions. I don't know why they're moving forward, really. No, not necessary. Saint Hubert is over here, and they are setting up some units at least here. They get hit there a little bit, but that's it. Setting up a defensive perimeter, basically here. And then maybe an attack situation. They hit us with artillery, lose pretty much nothing. Move around, and that's it. This is Holton. We have a unit down here moving away and moving away. And this is March. They are moving units, setting down here and then moving away. They already have a nice position here. We have this unit here and moving here. This is a nice barrier for us. But this might actually be potentially a problem, but we'll see. We do have tanks in here. They get intercepted by some flak units. That's it. Green infantry moving in here. Gets intercepted. Trying to move away. Goes back. I don't know. So here is Libramont. We have these 2 units here sitting really tightly and nicely. Here we have the 26 Volksgrenadiers, and these are just Feldsatzs. So in here we lose a couple of units, but nothing major. We have a 317th Infantry Regiment moving up and strengthening position here. I'd love to have some artillery, but we don't. And that's it. Well, we do have some coming. Verf is coming down from south, but it's going to take too much time. They're moving about here, and then we get hit by artillery here. We only lose 1 Opel Blitz. That is not what I want to see. I don't want them to go in that direction. We have a tank battalion close to Neufchâteau moving away actually, which is nice. And moving in that direction. So strengthening protection in that direction, I think. Engineer moving about, another engineer coming about and leaving. And now we're up by the northern sector, and this is Liège up here. So we have up here 1st Dorsetshire rifle, and they were sitting, I think, here, but I'm not sure. And they seem to be leaving. We have another unit coming up here. We have another unit in there. Maybe from here actually, because I think there were 3 of them. So, and they are trying to do something to protect things, I think. It's going to be difficult for them. This is again March. This is a unit close to Rochefort. And we have what it looks to be 4th Cavalry exactly coming up here. That's interesting. And we have 4th Cavalry Squadron also moving north, then on March, and then around. That's it. We have an 8th Tank Battalion moving close to Neufchâteau. Maybe he's coming through here. I don't know. We had 2 units over here. I don't know where he's coming from. We have another one showing up there. And this is Dolby Hoton Soy. We have 560, 62nd basically over here. Vox Grenadiers operating here. We have an airborne regiment, 507, being there. They get intercepted there. We have an unknown unit around this section here, moving away, moving in. Actually, it's an artillery battalion. Why on earth would you move in? Well, that's an artillery attack from mortars, but also from Sherman tanks. So they lose 3 Sherman tanks and 2 mortars and 5 mortars. Okay, so they're actually firing against us. We lose only 1 Panther. That's a good switch, I think. There's a tank battalion right there, and also moving in here. This is also 1st SS and Kaufgruppe Piper here, so yeah, that's nice to know where they are, and we do have tanks resting here, so it's nice. This is Dobu, this is down Hoton, and they are shuffling things around here. And again, Bomal is really, really dangerous for them if I were to take this one, since these guys really need the supply coming through here. And they seem to be leaving that door open. They have some kind of intercept fire there. We have artillery against us. We lose 1 Jagdpanzer actually, and they lose probably nothing. Seems like they're attacking from maybe up here. We are seeing an AA battalion. This is Marsch over here. This is the right shoulder right there. Defensive position we have taken up. We have another unit leaving, infantry regiment leaving. Another one moving around. They're leaving there. Maybe moving across here. Watson moving in there. Okay. This is Liège, so we're really surrounded here. We did take a forward position with taking the risk, since we have fairly good internal supplies, and if they stay here to fight this one, they'll feel the wrath of these units over here anyway, so not a bad idea. So we have an unknown unit moving in there. It's an artillery moving around there and escaping. And they're emptying that hex also, moving down there, and that's it, moving back there, moving forward, engineers. This is Saint Hubert again. This is an artillery unit, so I was sitting over there, battalion, moving away now, moving more towards this one here. There's another one moving, and this is Liège situation right there. We have an unknown unit moving there. I think this might be the last ones. Yeah, so this is probably Divisional HQ moving away here. Most likely. And probably Divisional HQ moving close to 11th Panzer Division, down, all the way down south. And here is L'Église. There is the Divisional HQ as well. And here's another one, 130th. This is by Dolby. And that's it. Cool, very nice. Let's take a quick look on the situation, what we can actually see, and see if we are going to make any moves in the next episode. Probably not, because we would like to rest, but yeah, I think we're good. We can tell here, supply-wise also, that these guys are not doing good. But they are behind enemy lines for sure, and they are using supply, so it's difficult for these guys here, but I'm not going to do anything here. I'm not expecting to do that. I'm just going to rest here. It's difficult to fight during the nighttime anyway, so in the morning we'll be able to attack these guys here. They look fairly weak because we are fairly strong here. We could probably attack these guys as well. Unfortunately, light forest, otherwise we could attack them with artillery. We'll see, we'll try and do that here anyway. And then we have this one's really weak, and then this one has also severely weakened themselves, and then this one also fairly weak. Not the 77 though, but they have left with the artillery, the AA anti-aircraft. So yeah, it looks really, really nice. I think down south there we have Fallschirmjägers moving, and sure, we could move like Werfers over here, further ahead here, but probably don't want to do that. We're just going to rest, I think, and hopefully get some more supplies. Supply, let's have a look at supply. It's yellow there. It's not terrible by any means, but yeah, it's all right. Yeah, this one is passing by Bastogne here, thanks to Trosvej. It is helping out a little bit, at least keeping it in the yellow zone of 75%. So yeah, it's looking fairly good here. L'Église, they have emptied out this one, so I'm not worried anymore really. We'll see if we can. I don't think we can attack. These guys are going to disappear, but we'll just move these ones up here to the northern sector. And what else? These guys, we'll see what they will do. Probably they're going to move north and escape as well. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know really. Let's have a look at the supply base also. Yeah, it's almost depleted. We make sure that we get resources all the time so that we are well supplied here. So that feels really, really good since we are behind enemy lines over here anyway. So up by here, we don't have any supply here, but we have good internal supply since we have not been using these units at all. So not bad. We do have a unit up here, and he is ready to move. Not this turn, but really he could cut them off if we want to sit down somewhere around here, but I'll try and do that next turn instead. Here we have the 5th Infantry Division trying to remove us, I think, but not this turn. We'll just get some rest, sleep, and then we'll pick up the defense in the morning. Up here by 10 SS and 2nd Panzer and Panzerlehr, we are resting and we are doing good. And 93 could, you know, we could rest, we could move forward, but during the nighttime I don't want to move either. So it looks like we're doing good here. There's nothing major I can take or want to take, and I don't want to fight really. And yeah, I'd rather, I mean, we could go artillery, but we can't see them, can we? 41, no, exactly. 50 though, that's not terrible. Let's have a look. 93, it's a possibility for sure. How are they doing in supply? It's almost full, so maybe save them for morning turn then. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that important. We could move into position with these guys, also 93s. That's one thing we could do. I don't think that's too bad. Since they're firing 93, I don't need 100. Yeah, probably going to do that. Well, besides that, nothing really to report about. Here we are waiting for this engineer. He's got 144 points, but he needs some more. We can't repair this bridge, we need 200, but that's going to be fixed in the morning, and then we can just run through in here and wreak havoc over here. Roton will probably fall this coming day, I think, and which is nice, and we'll be able to move units forward. So is probably open, but I'm not going to take the chance. I can't see what's inside here right now, and there is no rush really. We have kind of a lot of not that strong units over here, but we are not that strong either around here, so kind of evens out. I think I forgot to move these guys last turn. Yeah, they should have moved it down in here, but that's fine. Maybe you should move them actually in now, since they already have 98. I don't think it's that important, so yeah, I'll have to think about that. Otherwise, we're doing good here. We have a blown bridge here, and we have no engineers so far. This is an engineer, so probably go in here and then have him bring his engineering points, basically. That's what we need to do to fix this one. That's going to take only one turn, so it's going to be nice during the morning to be able to do that. And then we'll be able to fly over across here, perhaps. What else? We are, yeah, it looks nice. We have crossed the river with this guy here, so it's looking pretty bad for them here. So I'm just gonna rest here for a little while and then I'll attack them in the morning. In here, finally, they have left this corridor, so we're gonna try and move towards Bomala, I think, in the morning. So no need to rush things now, at least. It would be this one making this move now, actually, but we only have 85 though, so I don't want to do that. I'm fine. Then we have Ofe over here, but it would be nice. Yeah, I have to think about that. So this one has moved here, so the artillery moved away also. He's sitting on a ledge there, which is nice for him. We need to rest these guys. Both of these guys would be nice to rest. These guys are almost fully rested. They still need some more rest. This guy is fine. This guy is almost fully rested, but need to get his vigor back, basically. This guy, maybe they moved away from this hex, I don't know. But yeah, it's a bit difficult to move around here, but we'll see what we can do. In here, they left combo pont, so might be interesting to actually move in one unit in here. But we'll see if we do that or not. Probably want to rest, but like this would be nice if I have something like an engineering unit, perhaps. We'll see what happens, because they don't, yeah, they're fine. But besides that, looks good. And we have some units here that we want to hunt down a little bit, but we'll see them more clearly in the morning. Up here by Liège, we have one unit sitting there, as we had last time. Limon has been, is, well, open, so it might actually be nice to go down there, but I probably won't do that. Well, maybe I will actually, we'll see. Here there seems to be some movement. I don't think there is movement here really, but it seems like we're cut off actually here. Yeah, seems like it due to movement. We'll see if we do have any myths over here, but so yeah, we didn't get anything here, so probably not move anything this turn anyway. Limon would be nice to take, of course, though. Up here we have a situation up there. We don't know what's around here. Here we're kind of surrounded. There's nothing we can do here. Supply wise, they are not doing that great, as we can see here. These guys are doing fine, but we do have one unit there that's gonna get killed soon enough. So yeah, and these are weak units in here, so we'll see. Yeah, that's it pretty much. And at a top level view, basically, let's have a look at the map here and get rid of the hex grid right there. I mean, top level wise, we are doing fantastic. This is all the way down in the south, pushing. This will be resolved this day. Then L'Église is going to be ours, and we will be able to move up to Neufchâteau during the end of this day, basically, I think, with the Fallschirmjägers. And we'll see if they run away or whatever they decide to do. And then we're going to be able to, I think, maintain Saint-Hubert as well. We'll see if we can cut these guys off, but with supply if possible. Then we have units here, 10 SS, 2nd Panzer, and so on. They are supposed to go to Rochefort and move down to down here towards Givet and Dinan, split up there. We'll probably have 10 SS moving don't know, I haven't decided yet if they're going to go up towards Signy maybe, and then that means that they could go down towards Celle and help out to Dinan and Givet if it's necessary, or they could move up towards and help out clearing Namur, but we'll see. 116th Panzer and 3rd Panzergrenadier Division, and also the Führer Grenadier Brigade. They all are tied up here by Roton, and they're really supposed to drive up this one, but really can't really do that now. We have to clear these guys up also, I think. And we have the 560th Volksgrenadiers helping out here. We have 62nd here, Volksgrenadiers, together with the 18th and the Fallschirmjägers. And yeah, they're trying to do things here as well. And I think they're successful. It takes some time, however. Then we have the 9 SS over here. We have the 1st SS, and we have the Kampfgruppe Piper over here. And they are supposed to move. 9 SS supposed to go to Huy over Offe. We have 1st SS and Kampfgruppe Piper supposed to go across like this towards Amai. And then we have 12 SS and also 2nd SS supposed to go to Clermont. So this one here, he's behind enemy lines, but it would be really, really nice if we could move up to Clermont and cut. We actually have 2 units here. If they could go here and cut, I don't know, maybe actually this one over here and then that one or something like that. That would be nice. We'll see what happens. Yeah. It will be nice. And Liège is going to fall quite soon, I think, as well from these guys. And we have 12 SS supposed to take Liège and also move into Clermont. And that will be successful for sure. It looks very, very nice. Alright guys, that's it really for me. There's nothing else that we need to take a look at. That was the all of the enemy movement simply. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope to see you again in the next episode, and that will be during the night turn, and then we'll start with the morning turn. One thing that might be of interest is the 26th. Do we have any allied reinforcements coming in? Oh, sorry, on the 25th coming in here. And we do have 6 cavalry group Ficket coming on, and I don't know, it doesn't say north or south, so I guess they're coming from the west, basically, being able to divert forces however they want. Since it's cavalry group, it's going to come in real fast. Later on, we have some 6 armored coming in and some infantry coming in also from the west, it seems. So we'll see. And then 27th, we have infantry and we have armored, and all of these seems to be coming from the west. Maybe it's northwest, southwest, I'm not sure, but we don't have any more southern or northern units coming in anymore. So that's interesting. With that, I say bye-bye, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care now, bye.